One of the main features of Hirohiko Araki's seminal anime and manga series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is its revolving cast of characters, with each part set in an entirely different location, time period, and cultural climate. Nowhere is this more clear than when looking at the JoJos themselves, an entertaining mishmash of misfit characters who lead the way in their respective parts. And, with the manga's 8th part likely drawing to a close over the next 2 years, the question which remains in many fans' mind is, who will be the next JoJo? Whilst many believe it will be an entirely new character created from the wacky mind of the youngest 59-year-old ever, I would like to suggest the theory that the true next JoJo has been hiding in plain sight all along. If you would allow me, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the next JoJo of Part 9. Former US President Lyndon B. Johnson. Now I know what you're thinking. Dibbo, his name isn't even JoJo, there's no Joe in Lyndon. And whilst this does seem like a fair argument, it's actually wrong and stupid. In parts 4 and 8, the main JoJo's name is Josuke Higashikata. While there's no Joe in Higashikata, the kanji for the Ske part of his name can in fact be read as Joe, making his name JoJo. Similarly, if you squint at the name Lyndon from a distance, it can clearly be seen to appear like the word Joe. But the similarities between old LBJ and the Joestar lineage are far more impressive than that. Number 1. Not racist. During LBJ's initial run for vice presidency, and, in a lesser extent during his presidency, he devoted much of his time towards community outreach programs for black citizens, including reaching out to civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King and attempting to better the lives of black citizens in America. Joseph, the main protagonist of Part 2, has a black best friend named... Smokey Brown? Oh no. Number 2. Only around because the previous guy died. The day Kennedy was assassinated was probably kind of like a mixed bag for LBJ, because like, oh man, this guy died, but I'm the president now, so sweet. Similarly, several JoJo parts begin with the death of the previous protagonist, resulting in the new guy inheriting the mantle of JoJo. Not that I'm saying that Kennedy is a JoJo, of course, because that would be insane. Number 3. I killed a few Vietnamese kids. Like, yeah, maybe a few innocent Vietnamese citizens and babies and stuff were brutally murdered under Johnson's time in office, but like, it happens, you know? And whilst there's no part in JoJo in which the characters purport to have killed anyone in Vietnam, they don't explicitly not say that, you know? Number 4. Big boy. Look at this man. Fucking big! Number 5. Solves problems through violence. Now we all know that talking is for big fucking pussies, so old BJ wasn't afraid to go a little aura on those people's asses sometimes, you know? Get it? It's like a JoJo reference. Number 6, big penis. LBJ purportedly had a huge fucking cock that he called Jumbo around the White House, and if anyone tries to tell me that Jotaro punched a shark out of the ocean Cujo, or Jolene lit her entire body on fire just to flex Cujo have micro dicks, they can fucking leave. Number 7. Loves piss. Nobody can forget the time Giorno drank a full cup of piss to assert dominance in Part 5. And one particular Secret Service agent probably won't forget the time LBJ peed on him outside of the White House and then said, "That's my prerogative." I'm sorry, it's still the funniest shit in the world to me. Number 8. Only in one part. Sadly, many of the best JoJos only stick around for a single part before disappearing into the void, never to be heard from again. Similarly, Johnson left the office of president after only a single term, disappearing into the dark, like tears in rain. So, now that we have established with absolute certainty that LBJ will be in Part 9, a few questions remain. Who will the villain be? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has had many amazing villains, but few were so memorable and impactful as Funny Valentine of Part 7, a suave, sophisticated and ideologically complex antagonist who set the bar for future villains and also tried to rape a 14-year-old girl at one point and everyone just kind of forgets about it. Another funny thing about Valentine is that he is the President of the United States of America. Know who else was? LBJ. Know who else was? Richard M. Nixon. The successor to LBJ's legacy, Nixon managed to achieve many of the feats LBJ was never able to, largely through a mixture of bullying, bribery, and straight-up treason. The final battle between the two of them, muscles rippling on the battlefield, would be legendary. What would the plot be? JoJo hasn't had a plot for like 8 years. And the final, most important question. What would LBJ's stand be? Easy, Meatloaf's California isn't big enough, which, according to this website, is written about LBJ's penis. So, what have we learned today? Oh wow, another video? Whoa! Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll try and put out some more stuff that's better than this in the future. Big kisses. Mwah.